Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Nobody knows this story, so by the time this episode goes out, the wedding, my sister and Turner's wedding will have been the day before.
Aye, that's right.
It's a Thursday, innit?
Aye. So, so I got like an outfit for the reception for a guy. I say a guy that we know. It's like a guy that I've known my whole life, pretty much, and it's Dallas's fucking brother-in-law now, right? So.
He knows Turner. You've met Turner before.
I'm sure you've met Turner a good few times, man. But like, so. I bought an outfit and that, right, and it was just one of the days but where everything was kind of gone wrong, and then it turned up and it was like this shirt and the suit jacket was the right size, but the trousers came and they were that size, right? I was raging. But you know that way when I go online and check my order, it was me that ordered that size, right? So I fucked up.
No, hold on. Did you have to buy the bits of the suit separately?
Separately, it was like it's strange. It was like on the guy, on the model online, but wears the whole thing. But then you buy the individual parts, you put the size of the jacket and size of the shirt and all that. I don't know if that's a new thing or no. I don't know, but
it would make sense in it because like a suit. Like if you go to Slater's, they change different bits, like the leg and the arms. Oh, by the way, before you finish this. Cheers to the bearded buyer for Slater's. Took care of my old man when he went there to get his suit. I gave him a message, says my dad's coming down.
Sweet.
You know, what's he look like? I went, he looks like a shrunken version of me. A shrunken older version of me. Like me if I'd been put in the wash. And they took good care of him. So cheers.
Nice.
Slater's for that. Anyway.
The bearded buyer, did you say?
So he's that's his Instagram. So he does he's like, see if all the celebrities, he's like one of the bosses in there. Like, the Tap Taylor, man, I think. Right. No, they're no tailors. Are they tailors?
I think they are
tailors. But he's one of the main guys. Like if a celebrity comes in to get stuff, he sorts them out and all that sort of stuff.
They're always a good place. Slater's.
For wrestling, that's where I always went to get all my suits.
Yeah, man.
Slater's, man.
I've went in and just been. I've needed measurements for things, and I've went in and went like, listen, I'm not going to buy a suit off you. Can you just measure my inside leg, please? And they've done it, man. So they're so nice and accommodating.
My big brother used to know a guy for school called Paul Anthony Peter Taylor Sutter. And I was always like, that's a cool fucking name.
Taylor Soldier.
Paul Anthony Peter Taylor Sutter. So shout out to him.
Big Johnny Candlestick maker.
But I saw Sophie Ellis Bextor.
So I checked. I
came out 3 weeks in a row. No, sorry, 3 in the past 4. Right?
Too right, man. But
Sophie Ellis Bextor Candlestick maker. That's what her name would be.
But so I checked online, right, and it was me that fucked it up. I was like, right, I put in the wrong size, right, and I don't know why or how that came about. But that's the thing though, I was raging just because it was one of the days, right, and I was so annoyed, man, and I was saying that to Dallas, that I was just like, why the fuck would anybody in the store that's packing this pack a shirt and jacket that size and a pair of trousers that size? It's clearly for a wee boy. And I'm like, why would they do that? Why would they not be like, should we maybe message just to confirm?
Well, they're legit that size.
They were that size, mate. Like, as soon as I pulled them out, I just went,
for an infant, man.
When they're no fucking fitting it. Well, like, so if they were standing on the table, maybe about there then. Right,
still
tiny.
That's a
like
young child's trousers,
man. For a laugh, I did try and put them on, right, and I could barely get them up. But see, even if I did, they were coming up to about my knees. They were really short, and I was like, why the fuck would they put that together? You know,
I think somebody email you and go, by the way,
is this just to check, because it's like it's one's men's, one's children. You know what I mean? So anyway, I was raging with that, but I got it all fixed. And but the thing is, so man, right, I fucking tried it on the other night, and I looked in the mirror and I went, I don't like this. And Maria was like, how? And I was like, in my head right away, I was like, I look like a priest. I don't know how. I've no one, old man, because I was raging and I took it all off, and I was like, so I need to fix. I need to get something else, because I was just like, I don't know what it is, but I can't put my finger on it. But I look like a priest wearing all this shit, man. So I might wear it for a laugh, but I'll see. I don't know if I'm in a middle.
Did they replace the trousers?
Oh, they replaced them for the right size. I'm not wearing them like fucking. What's his name? What's the mad farmer cunt? The big farmer that would chase everybody.
What, is it a soap or something?
No, in The Simpsons they have like the horror the Treehouse of Horror, where it's like the Jack.
I vaguely know who you're talking about.
I was trying to get him. The moment's passed anyway. But, do you think
certainly
I'm him? But so.
But it's late in the day, mate. So you got. I know where you can go. Slater's.
I'll probably
Slater's will take care of you.
I'll probably.
Aye, the bearded buyer. Know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Measure your inside leg, no questions.
Only thing is, if you're going down, you need to go down soon because obviously they tailor it.
Aye.
It takes a couple of days before you pick it up. So
I know.
you've not got long left. Mate.
No, I know. Like if I'm, then I'll kite it down at the weekend and see if they can do it.
Aye.
And I'll say it's Dallas's brother-in-law. Can we put that on stat?
No, I can't keep getting me fucking discounts and shit.
Business for them, and they're like, this is good turnaround, man. You know what I mean? Favours for favours. Grease.
Half the wedding's gone down last minute. You know what I mean?
Scrumpy Jack, is that his name? No.
Cider.
Then you see
That is fucking cider.
old Scrumpy Jack.
Scrumpy
Cutting
Jack.
about Kirkcaldy, man.
I'll find it. But aye.
No, but while you're what you say you're finding?
Scrump farmer guy.
Treehouse of Horror farmer.
Nothing's coming up, man. You're not typing.
I know I'm typing in this one.
It's
it not
multi-screen?
set
Multi-screen.
Multi-ball.
Did any see the thing about Ryanair where they had to make an emergency landing because some guy ate his passport?
I saw the headline and never went into the details.
So this was a couple of weeks ago.
Why would you need to make an emergency landing if it's just one guy?
I don't know. That's what
eating his
confused me.
passport?
So like I thought I'll wait a while and because I've kept looking this up because obviously it came out like about 3 weeks ago now, and then you're thinking, right, this is what they know. So one guy ate his passport, and another guy in the flight started ripping pages out his passport and putting them down the toilet, right? So they've went, oh no, and somebody commented in the article, it was the scariest 15 minutes of my life before they landed. I don't know if they think there's a bomb or something. These guys are like, they'll never find out who the fuck we were. No. Well, that doesn't make sense because they obviously scanned their passport to go into the fucking flight, right? Yeah. So that's a load of shit. So I was intrigued as to what for. Like one guy, mental illness, a breakdown, bipolar, I don't know, right? But two guys. But
that's a bit sus,
since then I've looked it up and there's no fucking follow up to this story. And I'm like, surely some reporter would have went, I will find out why that happened.
Aye.
Nothing.
But then that makes it more suspicious to me then.
Yeah,
As if they've been told keep fucking keep stum on
First
that.
we can't get a refill of your juice. Now they've got guys eating their own passports. Know what I mean?
World's
Coming
going
out of the
mental,
country
man.
and all that. Aye.
And then the story just disappears.
Aye.
What's happened there?
Aye.
Yeah, we need Roger Cook back to investigate these things, man.
Have you ever seen the Roger Cook Hang in the Cook report where the guy attacks him with an iron bar? Have you never seen this?
I must have when I was a kid.
This is one of my favourite. He's going, come on, you fucking pig. And he starts pure whacking him with an iron bar outside the show.
I don't know who
must
Roger
have when
Cook
I
is.
was
The Cook Report?
growing up, man. in the
It was
90s.
I heard of that.
It was one of these shows back in the day where they would go like that to you, like somebody's doing something that they shouldn't be doing, and they come in and confront them.
Oh, there is. Antiques Deal
right.
1981.
This is it.
I know who you're talking. Is
Get,
this it?
get this on, man.
Right.
My name's Roger Cook from BBC
He's like,
Television.
I've got you, bank your rights,
Would you
man.
mind? There's certain questions that really ought to be answered.
The guy's like, I'll have you, pal.
Should send him the best kebab, man.
What is it, like an antique shop or something? Best kebab?
Aye, just to see what's
There
going
are a
on.
lot of very important questions to ask. We have a record of you actually saying that you passed
young he
off
looks.
a Massatami monkey group for £700 at auction.
Oh, so this is what it is, he was
We
selling
have a tape recording
fake
of it. Would you like to
antiques.
see the transcript of the tape recording? You would,
So
jolly
old
good.
school British, innit?
Yes.
You were selling a fake monkey.
Surprised they're not smoking snouts while they're doing it.
Right, ask you a couple of questions.
481.
So he's phoning pretending to phone the police here, right? He's like, oh, this will solve it. And Roger Cook's having none of it. He's like, listen, mate, I've got the receipts here, mate. I know.
I've got you banged to rights, man.
Got about 4 men broke in my shop with cameras and everything.
Nobody broke into his shop, Mr. Harris.
That room's going to smell like a tramp's finger, man, as well. Like this, just because of the amount of smoke and coffee that's going on in it.
Watch this take a left turn in a minute, right?
Mr. Harris.
217 Preston Road.
Nobody broke in.
Zooming into his face.
Unbelievable. It's like the bloody mafia down here.
This is on the Newsnight YouTube channel.
Yeah, it does to me.
Harris?
It's my private
I'll
property.
show
BBC
Please
buddy.
leave my
Well, you hadn't
shop.
asked
1981.
before, and you did physically
Antique dealer
manhandle
hits
me
Roger
out
Cook
on
with
camera.
metal bar.
There you are. That's your words.
Trouble, please.
So he was in Newsnight first,
the
I
only
guess. I
trouble you're
remember
in, Mr.
watching the
Harris, is
Cook
trouble you
Report
got
on
yourself
ITV.
into.
Oh, so this isn't a Cook Report?
He would have got
That's
the
your
Cook
words,
Report
but
after doing
we
this
put
for
one of these
Newsnight.
Mesothelic
They
things-
probably gave him it so he wouldn't sue the BBC for the danger they put him in. Here, look, here we go, mate.
Mr. Harris invited me to step outside and talk things through, but his means of communication proved to be a metal bar.
His expression pure changed there.
Talk about building suspense, man.
Oh, he fucking lamped him as well, man.
Listen, come on, you pig.
Come on, let's go! Let's get out of here! Come on! Come on, you pig!
Look, he's stunning. He's like, fuck you doing, mate?
Aye. But Cook's solid.
I'd have been on the deck, man, as soon as he swung a metal bar at
Oh,
me.
fucking an inch. He's
He
a big
then
fella.
went for the camera crew, and I tried to calm him down and head him off.
This is like a sketch out of Monty Python, isn't it?
They say,
is, mate.
if you bought a plastic replica via Mr. Harris, believing you bought the real thing, complaints don't seem to be treated very sympathetically.
Oh, mate, that was
And
perfect.
the old.
Roger Cook's director took a few blows as well, and Roger himself is now recovering from 3 cracked ribs.
3 cracked ribs, man. That was perfect. I honestly,
I've got a feeling that guy's guilty.
aye, something's getting away,
Aye.
man.
He's
aye.
like protesting his innocence, and then he's just like, fuck it. Gets the metal bar out, like, game's up, man. I might as well enjoy myself.
Break out
I don't know
Cecile,
how,
man.
like, but
Cecile.
that was one of the very, very early.
It's a Fresh Prince, is it no? In a snooker cue?
Lucille.
Lucille, yeah.
Lucille,
Break out
aye.
Lucille.
Jeffrey, break out Lucille. Right. They just schools every cunt, man. But this is, for me, the very early days of YouTube. Sitting with my mates, stoned hash, none of that green shit, hash, pure tiles, man, smoking tiles, and watching this Ernie and crying, man. Come on, you pig! Come on, you pig! And then he went for the camera crew. Phenomenal television, man.
Just one guy at a bar, he's like, I'll take down this whole crew.
The world,
I made
man.
the
aye.
BBC.
I do actually think, man, that like humanity, culture, and all that through the 80s and 90s, that was its peak.
Peak, man.
Aye.
By far the peak.
And then the 2000s was a backslide. Still kind of funny.
Aye.
You can get away with a lot,
Oh, no,
but
it's
pre-social
up to about
media,
2000,
pre-social
2010,
media.
I think
Aye.
it still was sniffing about.
maybe about
Aye.
2010.
But it's
aye,
social
up
media
to
too.
that.
I mean, like, because of social media, that guy would never do that now.
No.
He would never think to pull a metal bar out and start attacking a camera crew,
No.
because you'd immediately think, well, this go viral and I'll lose any chance
Everything.
at what
You
I've
lose
ever got.
everything.
But
aye.
same thing again, like with comedy. If you went right, name for 2000 to 2010 10 comedies, you'd be like, the 40-year-old virgin knocked up, blah 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 blah. Right, easy.
Yeah.
90s,
Dodgeball.
fucking 90s piece of piss, 80s piece of piss.
Yeah.
For 2010 onward, name me 10
There's no big studio comedies coming out. They stop making them.
because
They
they're
just
all
don't-
too scared to fucking.
They just don't make enough money. They can't even make money on the
I think
DVD sales now.
I think it's
afterwards.
also, mate, like people like going, oh, take that out of the script, take that out of the script, and it's like, what
Put
is
it
the
out,
comedy then?
aye,
Do you know what I mean?
like, for,
Aye.
for sure.
That definitely would have happened.
But
aye.
you're right, the DVD market was a big thing.
Yeah.
I remember I was filming something with the comedy unit years ago. It never came out. It was like a fucking pilot for Sky. It just never got made. And I never got picked up. The episode got made, but it never got picked up. And I remember being in the canteen. It was some of the bosses for the comedy that were sitting there, and they were talking about that, and they were going like, we lost all sorts when you lost the market for Christmas DVDs. I thought that was VHSs, all that sort of stuff, and series. Like after a series played, you brought out the series and fucking VHS, DVD, whatever. And then I said to them, I've just started ICW On Demand streaming, and then after that, no long after that is when they started getting like comedy and stuff showing up on Netflix and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that was about that time, because they were literally saying that was a main chunk of
They
their
had
income.
to, then they
Was
had to
that.
And especially
transition.
with comedies, it would always be less likely that folk would go to the cinema to see a comedy, because they're like, well, what, I see a big spectacular epic, you know what I mean, The Dark Knight or whatever,
Aye.
in the cinema, but I can get Dodgeball on DVD and just watch that at home. It's the same effect, you know what I mean? Whereas now you don't have the DVD market at all, so
Aye.
you get comedies that are made specifically for streaming. But have you ever sat down and watched fucking Kevin Hart and Mark Wahlberg
mate.
try to pretend that there's actually a script they've got. It's
like
fucking embarrassing, man. You're watching it going like, this is almost a film that you've made here. It's just the bare minimum of what is almost a film, and just stuck it up in streaming, man. It's insulting.
Trying to keep enough of the money they've been paid so they can put it in their pocket.
Aye. And you can see where it just looks cheap, man. Everything, you don't get there's something about Mary or that sort of production value anymore, man. Even Ghostbusters, even the new Ghostbusters films that are coming out with, Ghostbusters is a comedy. The first one of the best comedies ever, and the new ones are these big family adventures with tugging the heartstrings. And so it's not even a comedy anymore.
No. Aye, it's right, man. Yeah. I did shed a wee tear at the bit where they're like fighting the ghost and Egon appears.
Let's not go into it again. I think we've gone through that before. I despise that bit more.
I love it,
than anything I've ever seen at the cinema.
Fucking loved it, mate.
I've not seen them. I've not seen them.
There's a bit in the cinema like when I was watching it where
sick, man.
this is why I'm saying it right. So it's like fucking they're all fighting the ghost, and then next to them is the ghost of Harold Ramis.
Right. I knew that happened actually.
And I did. There was a wee bit of me like,
that's the last thing Harold Ramis would have wanted. Man, that wasn't his sense of humour. Like Ghostbusters,
Meatballs.
even like Groundhog Day. Yeah, exactly. Meatballs, Stripes. They're all built in this sort of sarcastic, blue collar,
irreverent
humour.
sort of
do you know what I mean? So that
Yeah.
sort of schmaltziness would be the last thing fucking Harold Ramis would have wanted.
Yeah,
I actually watched a video the day. No, even I'm not making this up. Like earlier the day, it was just on YouTube. I was doing some work and it was like just videos were playing on the telly in the background, and it came up a video about him and Bill Murray falling out. And I never knew that.
They had
massive,
Groundhog Day. It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because they said that Bill Murray's ego went half a scale, or that's what he said anyway.
Yeah,
and
I
then
can believe that.
They fell out for years.
Yeah.
Because it was things like he'd say aye, but he wouldn't fully commit.
Yeah.
And then he said it'd be the first day of filming, you're wondering if he's going to show up.
Yeah,
it's like, fuck's sake, imagine being that big a star that they'll still go to fucking roll in all the trucks and set everything up going, hope he shows up.
Well, fingers crossed, man. Aye. But see that time, so that was what, 93?
That's when it came out,
Aye, so 93, so that's kind of where Bill Murray was sort of making his transition into more kind of serious roles, wasn't it? So I think he kind of wanted to get away from
I think it was a wee
comedy.
tiny bit after that, mate. I think you're talking more late 90s.
Late 90s, cause he did like Jarmusch, he did Broken Flowers, I think about 97
Rushmore,
and stuff like that. That was more,
with Wes Anderson and all that.
So it was like more kind of
that came out, I remember.
more dramatic roles and stuff. So maybe he was just getting fed up with the shtick. I don't know. Like
I think so.
It doesn't excuse it.
Another thing I didn't know
Still
either.
hilarious in Groundhog Day.
Brilliant.
I love it.
Aye.
But one thing I didn't know that said in that video was that he thought the script was completely different for Ghostbusters 2, and that's where the cracks started to form in their relationship.
Right,
he showed up and went, "This isn't the movie I signed up for," and I think it was that. It wasn't like as funny and this and that. It was more geared towards selling merchandise and that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
aye.
Yeah. Rewatching Ghostbusters 2 now,
aimed at kids.
Actually, you're like, I can
and
see. I
that's
still loved it when I was a kid.
Oh, mate,
and that's
but
what
age we 5, mate. Do you know what I mean?
But that's like obviously what they're taking the piss out of in the first one, innit? Because they have the whole part where it's like buy the Ghostbusters mug and all that, the advert, like selling the merch.
We also did the bit where Dan Aykroyd gets his dick sucked by a ghost.
I know.
You're not getting that in Ghostbusters 2, man.
I know,
You're
man.
not getting that in any new films, man. Paul Rudd getting a gammy off a fucking poltergeist. Man. It's not happening.
It's mental because like obviously like people would say like, oh, that's sexual assault for a ghost, but obviously because he's a guy, I think that he likes it. Obviously, you know what I mean. It's like I don't get why you can't make jokes like that nowadays. I don't get it.
It has a dream sequence, to be fair, as well.
Is it?
Which makes it even weirder.
Is it?
Like,
Can't
why
remember
is this
that.
even in the film, man? He just wakes up for it. Like,
Because like we were saying though,
Doesn't actually happen.
it was that first one was clearly aimed at an older audience.
Yeah.
Whereas the second one,
everyone's
kids.
smoking constantly all the way through it, man. Snouts hanging out, which just makes it more endearing. It just makes them seem more like guys that are doing a job. They just look like workies that happen to exterminate ghosts for a living, man. And that's what makes it funnier, man, and more relatable. But then, and it's came out since then. It's just like too reverent to it, and just like just shoehorning Stay Puft Marshmallow Man into it. You're like, no, it doesn't work.
It doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. It's like kind of loosely similar, like in the Silent Hill film, where in Silent Hill they will always like shoehorn in Pyramid Head, and it's like, but he only makes sense in that one fucking story, but because it's like an iconic looking character, they'll shoehorn
and they can
in
sell merch,
and they'll sell merch
It
and
has
stuff
a
like
lot.
that.
It's merch, isn't it? A lot of it has to do with merch.
Now that we're talking about movies, have you seen that Macho Man is getting a biopic?
Really?
And it's Kenan Thompson that's in Saturday Night Live. I don't know if he's directing it or writing it or whatever.
I'm guessing he's not playing Macho Man.
No, well, maybe you don't know, mate.
You never know.
But I think he's directing or writing it. That's
Wow.
all I know about it now. I don't know
Surely-
if there's any more information.
Surely Dan Soder must be involved in that somehow.
He's not big enough to play the Macho Man.
No. Don't be playing. But I mean,
his voice,
the writing side, or even being in there just to have that impersonation and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like,
has it been cast? Have they looked at folk?
No, I don't know any info about it. Look up Macho Man biopic.
Who would you cast as
Kenan
Macho
Thompson.
Man?
Oh, in fact, before you look that up, let's.
I'll look at it in private then.
See,
right?
ideally, I'd like them to cast someone with male pattern baldness, rather than having yet another full head playing a bald role.
But you would
could
need to-
have went.
You want to be represented, Neil?
Exactly. Yes, 100%.
You would need to
Chris
get.
Hemsworth was meant to play Hulk Hogan.
Somebody
I'm
was
like,
complaining about that with that Tourette's
true.
movie. They were saying, why have you not got somebody with Tourette's writing the movie? And it's like, how many directors and writers are there with Tourette's, mate? Like, give yourself a fucking break, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
That's just.
It's a bit more
nuts,
fringe
man.
than saying, like, you know what I mean? There's bigger groups that you can go. Fair enough, I understand what you're saying there. But no, Tourette's. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
Just stop being that then, man.
But I'm trying to have a think. Like, who was it that played what was his name again? The movie, the Australian movie, like Neville Bartos. I'm flying, mate. Fucking flying. What was it called again?
You talk about Eric Bana.
Eric Bana, man. What about him?
Eric Bana would be a good shout. If
What height is he?
The main thing.
He
Eric
did
Bana's a
voices.
big built guy though.
Aye.
Like,
That's what I'm trying to think of.
someone that could work.
Because like you could think like a good actor, method actor is a Tom Hardy or something, but I don't think he's hench enough to be.
If he gets into his Bane size, man, he's probably about the same height as Macho Man Randy Savage, man. He wasn't that tall.
No, who could probably pull it off, and he'd end up the size and end up having a heart attack just to show he could do it. Christian Bale.
Yeah, aye.
He would do it.
If he was up for it.
He would show up
If he was up
looking
for it.
built exactly
Yeah.
like the Macho Man.
He would make himself go bald the same way Macho Man did, just
And
to get
know
into character.
The hard bit is, I know, you've got slender Macho Man, still built, but like when he's the Macho King when he's younger and he's just first in WWE, but then you've got WCW roided to the fucking gills, man.
Far too big, man.
Aye.
Swole.
Aye.
Far too swole, man.
I would just pump him full of fucking steroids, man, and I'd get Martin Short to play him.
Get him in the Jiminy Glick fat suit, but with muscles, man.
Who was it was meant to be playing
The
Hulk
voice.
Hogan again?
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth,
Yeah.
aye.
Has that been scrapped then?
Scrapped.
Is it?
Scrapped, aye.
Never to see the light of day.
I mean, he got that size, man. He would be the right size.
Aye, he
There's
did.
like Zac
actually.
Efron got that size to be in the
But
Iron
his
Claw.
jaw took it all, man, didn't it?
Aye, he was almost actually too big in that film. Have you seen the Iron Claw?
Aye,
I had
I've
problems
seen
with it. It's a good film, but as a wrestling fan who knows that story, I had issues with it. One of the main ones being the guy out of the bear playing Kerry Von Erich, and you're like, you are a clean foot shorter than the Texas Tornado Kerry Von Erich. Logically speaking,
the Ric Flair was shite.
oh
I know.
my god, a few
He was the worst
errors
one.
like that. But logically, there's no way Vince McMahon would come to Texas and go, that guy, I'll sign the guy that's 5'6", right? No way. He'd look at Zac Efron and go, I'm fucking employing that guy, the guy that's
Aye.
built like the side of a house. Right? They should have swapped the roles, man. He
Aye.
should have been Kerry Von Erich.
I found out another thing recently about Kerry Von Erich. When he originally came to WWE or WWF, they wanted them to do a storyline about having lost his fit, and he didn't want to do it.
Oh, really?
Aye.
I didn't know they were aware of that. I thought kept it secret.
Well, that's what I always thought, but then it was something I was watching recently where it puts in a clip for Bruce Pritchard's thing, but you don't know if he's talking shit or whatever, but
Yeah.
he said that at the time, but think about it, you'd have to do a physical on it to get your contract. So you can't just go in to do your physical with your boots on. So
I
can
thought
you?
he did. I thought he just
Maybe
did.
he
I
could.
thought that's what it was.
But that's anyway. I'm the same as you. Never knew it until recently, and it said, "Aye, that they wanted this storyline, and it makes sense. Like tragic accident, lost his fit, and who's wrestler. Like, that sounds like something Vince would have a pure fucking wager, man, like that. A one-legged fucking wrestler.
Aye, well, they eventually did it.
Aye,
he could have done the Zach Gowen thing where he goes for a figure four and his foot just comes right.
Do you know
off,
they
man?
hired the Rang one-legged wrestler?
I remember that,
before hiring Zach Gowen.
Yeah.
Aye.
That's amazing.
The guy was shite and he went, "You need to go."
Aye. Imagine how gutted you are if you're that guy.
Apparently the guy
Your
had only
dreams
been
come
wrestling
true.
for a couple of weeks.
Oh, right.
So I'll get a bash. I'm going to do it. Oh my god, I've been
signed already.
You know him? No, you need to go up. Hop along, son.
Exactly.
Who
Good
was
luck. Good luck being a one-legged wrestler.
We've
The
already
one we
signed-
don't want.
But we've already signed one, so you're fucked. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that guy's never showed up again. I've never heard anything the other guy. Right?
Who was actually, before I say this, right, Michael Bisping won the UFC middleweight title with one eye as well. I think for the last 5 years of his career, he only had one eye.
So he didn't have 20/20 vision?
Can you
That's
see?
madness,
Literally,
man.
can you see it with one eye? And the way he got past that, because he tells him he's retired and stuff like that, was that his trainer would be in the room with him. So whenever the guy was doing like holding up the fingers and stuff like that, like his trainer would like tap his foot or do things like that to indicate, and they said they had a system, and that's how they managed to fool them. They could see.
Right.
Aye, because he wouldn't have got a license.
No, they wouldn't have passed it and maced probably the whole world, man. I don't think any fucking commission would pass that, would they?
Because that
can't see
happened, I know, it wasn't like he lost a body part. He had too much body. Yokozuna, when he was pure mega like ballooned up after leaving WWE, he ended up nearly getting a gig back with WCW because of course Hogan wanted him to get his win back at him. And the commission would pass him because he was £700 at this point. And that's how he came
mental.
to the UK and then died
in Liverpool.
in
right?
Liverpool in a travel lodge or something
After
like
being
that.
in the Big Breakfast
Fuck's
with
sake.
Paula Yates.
Aye, firing into her.
Yeah.
Aye.
Brilliant.
Some boy,
fuck,
man.
Aye.
Like, so who is this again, man? Right?
Oh, before you say sorry for cutting you off, mate.
That's alright.
I've got a wee story about that now. See, the promoter Brian Dixon, right? So it was obviously the big star for the tour was fucking Yokozuna, right? So he'd already got all the posters made, and
For the show, sorry.
so
Aye.
instead of getting new posters, he just got a wee sticker that said tribute. So it was like a poster with a big photo of Yokozuna, and he stuck tribute on it.
It's what he would have wanted, man.
Aye,
It's
that's
you know what I
wrestling,
mean?
mate.
Old school carny.
People
stuff,
showing
man.
up like that. Where the fuck's Yokozuna?
Aye.
Steve, mate.
It's pragmatic,
Tribute show.
innit?
I think you'll find it says tribute on it.
Right, so see when you were talking about the wrong one-legged guy got booked, right? Who was the guy again? I remember you and Ingles told me this ages ago, and it was a guy that got booked for an English Premier team. He got like signed in that,
mate.
but it was him that done it. He phoned a boot, pretending to be his own agent, and then he ended up getting a tryout or whatever, and he got subbed on, and then got subbed straight back off.
He
It was
wasn't
pure
for
shite.
the UK.
But you got footage of it, man, and you just seen him running up and down the wing. It was pure. It was garbage,
vague,
but
I
it was
remember
so
that,
funny,
That's got to
man.
do man nothing now because it wasn't Cantana's brother because he done something similar where he got signed on a pure like just took a gamble, went fucking Eric Cantana's brother, and he wasn't great. But he wasn't as bad as that guy.
But I love
That guy wasn't even a football player.
No.
Is that your phone there?
Aye, it was my phone. But like, I love stories like that, man. Like, remember the mad guy, the taxi driver that was dropping somebody after the BBC, and then he somehow ends up on the telly getting
Guy
interviewed.
Goma.
Aye, and he doesn't have a fucking
I've
clue.
never seen this.
Have you never seen this?
You've seen Guy Goma.
This
This was
is-
a class. Everyone's seen this.
Well,
man.
you never saw the Cook Report
You-
when he get hit with an iron bar. Give me a break.
No, but this isn't living memory, man. This is only it's probably about 20 years ago now, right? But
I've never
he
seen
showed
this.
up in BBC News, and they're interviewing him about the new Apple iPhone or
Something.
something like the development.
I think
Something.
it's like as if he's the
Oh,
inventor, the creator.
facial
of it.
expression.
But it's,
So he's a taxi
when-
driver.
aye, but it's just
So he
the-
thinks he's been interviewed for a cleaning job, and when he realises he's walked into the wrong room, the facial expression,
Aye.
but then he just tries to
He
wing
just
it.
goes
He's like,
along
"Alright,
with it."
fuck it, I'm
He's
here."
a boy, man.
So funny. I can't believe it.
think of his heart must be beating like fuck, man, right
Years
now.
ago, Guy Goma came to a job interview.
He's obviously going about like this is quite a big deal for a cleaning job interview.
He looks pure nervous. He's like,
So what does this all mean
They're gonna
for
ask
the
me about costs.
industry and the growth of music online? Well, Guy Cuny is the editor of the technology website News Wireless. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Were you surprised by this verdict today?
I'm very surprised to see this verdict to come on me because I was not expecting that. When I came, they told me something else, and I'm coming. You got an interview there, so it's a big surprise anyway.
A big surprise.
Exactly.
Yes, yeah. With regards to the cost that's
This is like something in the office.
I know.
do you think now more people will be downloading online?
Actually, if you can go everywhere, you're gonna see a lot of people downloading to the internet and the website everything they want. But I think it's much better for the development and to improve people what they want and to get on the easy way and so fast the things they're looking for.
What is he talking about? What is he talking
His
about?
mind, he's
But-
shiting himself.
But I mean,
he's
fair play.
doing it well now.
Do you know what he said
Aye.
there though? He said one thing. He went, "What about downloading?" And he went, "Sooner or later, people will be able to download everything they want." He was correct.
Aye,
Like a
aye.
prophet, man.
Yeah.
He's the oracle.
He was right.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
actually
so-
getting more insight than the real guy Cooney would have had, man. Genuinely, man.
We are there now.
Yeah, man.
Aye,
Off
no, but-
the guy go, man.
Aye,
Fucking
respect to it.
built this world.
Ultimate respect for rolling with the punches, but because I don't know what I would do. Like we were saying earlier on with the rotten thing, man. Like if that was me, I would just be diarrheaing on the flare, man. Like, I don't know what to
No,
do.
I think I'd wing it, man. At that point, I think I would go, right, I'm clearly on the telly here. Let's just go for it,
just
man.
roll the dice, man.
Aye.
But interesting that you said that.
I can
'cause,
get
like,
a TikTok
somebody-
video of this after I'm done, do you know what I mean?
That's
Fucking that
true,
sort of
that's
shit,
true,
aye.
But somebody has already posted that likeness up, so until I
With
seen
Christian
this,
Bale
I-
and Macho Man.
Aye, until I seen this, I'm like, all right, I could buy it if he did bulk right up again and stuff.
But
I
this,
mean,
but this is what I'm saying is like, if you look at Macho Man during his WWF run, I'm sure Bale has been no far off that when he was in like
no far off it.
Bale.
It's no Ian Bale.
Right, sorry, I pronounced his name wrong.
Ian Bale be a good cast.
Christian Bale.
So like this, like this size, like I think like Bale, man, maybe is that even him?
I think
Aye.
Christian Bale's probably already older than Macho Man was when he died.
Aye,
man.
100%. Macho Man was
50s.
52, I think he was.
Was he?
Aye,
Is he
maybe.
only 52?
Macho
I
Man
can't remember what age he was.
was 52 when he died.
Really?
Aye, his heart exploded when he was driving a
driving
a motor and he drove into a tree. His bird was in the motor. His bird survived and he died.
Aye. You just think I just had it in my head he'd been much older than that. Man.
Nah, but I don't know if he died for the heart attack or the collision, or maybe a bit of both.
Or both. You
Aye,
don't know,
maybe
man.
a bit of both.
I mean, technically speaking, only
love
one
Macho
of them
Man.
had to do it. But I mean, aye, two of them could have been a big cause.
That's one of the only wrestling deaths. Obviously, they're all sad, but like for American stars,
got you.
where I went, oh fuck, man. Do you know what I mean?
think I was the same man. Aye.
The Ultimate Warrior one and all, because he done the speech the night before on Raw, you were like, fuck's sake, man. Like, he finally showed back up in
the night
WWE.
before,
Aye. And said that speech about every heart beats its last beat and you breathe your last breath, and then fucking next day drop dead in a fucking hotel corridor, man.
See, 20 years ago, would you ever put money on Jake the Snake outliving Macho, Hogan, and Ultimate Warrior?
Mate, 20 years
Maybe Ultimate Warrior.
20
but-
years ago, I was in Asda Summerston car park with
that's right.
him, Jake the Snake, as he was buying crack, mate. That's a real story, mate.
Aye.
Well, he was
I
buying
remember.
coke. He was buying coke and he turned it into crack. That's a thing that actually happened. And then we were driving back to training in East Kilbride at a fucking the rec room in a fucking post office, right? And he was smoking it, right? And he was talking to me about fucking fucked up things that happened in his life. But then he must have got the high fit and he's like, and I'm going to fucking, and he's pure flim-flamming the promoter and he's going, and we're going to bring everybody here. I'm going to bring Greg the Hammer and I'm going to bring him, we're going to take over and blah, blah. Fucking, I was just sitting there like 15-year-old going, what the fuck is happening right now? And that's the moment where I knew, I want to be in the wrestling business, man. This seems buck fucking wild, man. But that was a true thing because he came to training. Oh, I'm so happy he got clean and everything got sorted and all that, right? But he came to training and he went, he didn't want to take training. He go, I was told magic powder. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I'm like, does he mean coke? So I phoned somebody I
like
knew.
Mr. Fuji or something.
Aye. So I phoned somebody I knew that I went to school with. I'm not going to say who. You know who. I'm not going to say it online. And fucking, I was like, mate, do you know anybody that can get that? And fucking, he was like, aye, I've got a cousin that can get it. I went, right, I'm coming to North East Kilbride with Jake the Snake Roberts. Now, bear in mind that nobody in my school at that point in time knew I was training and wrestling, right? So this sounds fucking insane what I've just said, and I'll never forget it, man. Like, he'd be sitting with a backpack on, talking to the boy we were talking about there, and they're talking to each other right where the trolleys are, and we pull up in this pure clapped out fucking Ford, whatever, right, Mondeo or something, and fucking he goes like this, does a double take, he goes, blah, 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 turns around and goes, the fucking hell's pure Jake Snake in the front of this motor, and as the Summerston car park, mate, and I went, he's there. So I go out the motor and they went, it's fucking Jake Snake. I went, I know I told you, mate. And he goes there and he's like, I'll have 100, brother. So it was like 2 bags. And then he went, this isn't what I'm looking for, but it'll do. And then fucking he went away, and fucking he got a wee like bag out and started making it into whatever, and smoked it in a pen. And I'm in the back of this motor going, what the my mum thought I was in doing a wee hobby. Know what I mean? She didn't know I was in the back of a motor as Jake Snake. And I remember, I'll never forget. I know, I'll never forget thinking this, right? I'll never forget thinking, a couple of years ago, I got WrestleMania 6 for getting a good report card at school, and he was on there. Was it the $1 Million Man he was fighting?
I think so, aye.
And I'm like, and now I'm in this banger motor with him, driving to East Kilbride post office, and he's fucking smoking crack.
See
do you know what I mean?
See, the thing that could have pushed that even further somehow is if you knew Paddy at the time. See if you took him up to Paddy's and they were cutting crack in the kitchen, man, and just to see what happens, man, would have been pretty fucking wild.
Might it have been Undertaker actually? WrestleMania 6.
WrestleMania 6.
Jake the Snake.
You might be right, mate.
Definitely.
No, because
Undertaker
I think that's 7. Because I think 6 is that brilliant promo he does about wallowing in muck of avarice. This time you'll be the one who's humble. This time you'll be the one who's begging. And how appropriate that the money you grovel for will be your very own, wallowing in the muck of avarice. Fucking love that promo.
So wait, he didn't say
6.
He would fuck him and make him humble.
That was cheeky, baby. Right, let's go down to the card.
Of course,
Toronto Sky Dome. So where's the matches? Boris Sukov. That must have been a dark match, mate. Jake Snake, $1 Million Man.
Aye, Jake Snake, $1 Million Man.
Go down to matches.
It's there.
Go down to the bottom.
Oh, you want to see all the matches?
Okay.
Right, here we go.
Yeah.
Paul Roma versus the Brooklyn Brawler. That must have been a dark match.
A very dark match.
I have no
man.
fucking memory of that, man. Rick Martel, Coco Beware, Demolition versus the Colossal Connection. This is the one and all where Honky Tonk Man and Greg Valentine came out with Sherry dressed as the bird that was meant to be like for the 50s diner, and the person driving the Cadillac was Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh,
he owned the motor,
that's right,
and
right.
They wanted to hire it off him. I think he owned a nightclub or something that they would go to whenever they were in whatever town he stayed in, Atlanta or something, or maybe it was like Florida or something like that. Anyway, he went, I'll give you it for free as long as you let me drive it to the ring.
Fair deal.
So that's a wee Easter egg if you've never seen WrestleMania 6.
Also, I noticed Roddy Piper versus Bad News Brown. That was the famous one. He came out
my god,
half black, half
infamous.
white.
Aye.
Aye.
Was that no? Did he no get? Did they no rib him?
That's Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. You know?
Right.
Did they no rib Roddy Piper? And it was like he couldn't get the paint off.
So there was like stuff that would take the
Was
paint
it no
off.
Andre the Giant done it?
And
was it?
They poured that, so it was like a solution that would take the black paint off,
Aye.
and they poured it out and put water in it. So he ended up having to go on an aeroplane,
Half black, half
Like
white.
that.
half black, half white. Man.
Eating his passport.
Oh,
Imagine you get bammed up by Andre the Giant.
I know.
You'll need to take it. and
You
take it,
would,
man.
aye. Just
you
take
would
it on
need
the
to
chin,
take it,
man.
What are you going to do about that, man?
I'll get you back. Oh, you're fine, my good Warikis.
Warikis, mate. Warikis, Andre, mate.
Warikis Fezzik.
On Ultimate Warrior Hulk Hogan match was a fucking screamer on our man. Warriors
Aye.
best match.
I would have to be.
I think that
There's got to be. No.
underrated one with Rick Rude, I know.
And Macho Man
Great matches.
Oh,
with
Macho
Rick
Man fucking
at WrestleMania, was it?
retirement match.
Aye.
I don't know.
That's
That
a
was
belter.
the best
When
one.
he keeps hitting him with the elbows and he fucking fights
Aye.
up.
Yeah.
Mate, you know what
Some
I
good matches, man.
one of the things I hate about them, right, is obviously him, Macho and Warrior were pals, right?
Right.
And they started a tag team called the Ultimate Maniacs.
Yeah.
And fucking Oh my god,
That's
mate,
just when
they
he left,
only
innit?
existed for a month. So there's only a
They
hundred.
never actually tagged. I think Mr.
No, they
Perfect.
tagged. They did.
But they didn't tag at the pay-per-view.
No,
It was
no,
meant to be
he
or
left
something.
before then,
Aye.
and they replaced
and
him.
with Mr. Perfect.
But that
came in
Mr.
instead.
Perfect thing was great and all because it's on an episode of Prime Time now. The thing where it was like the round table discussion thing with
When
Bobby.
he turns in Bobby the Brain.
Aye,
Pours
It's-
water over him. or
aye,
something.
it goes out on throughout the whole episode
Aye.
where they keep like having wee slide digs about them realising having digs at Perfect.
Yep.
And that's why he changes and Matchman's going, come on man, you can do it, blah blah blah. Oh fucking
Yeah.
goosebumps, man, that's fucking a good shit. But
Right, so
they
see-
wrestled once on like Superstars, I think maybe twice.
See-
and they had a couple of promos and that was it.
See, when it comes to Macho Man, right, like, you know how obviously you've got the mad rumour with him and Stephanie and all that kind of stuff, right? Like, I'm not really like bothering with that, but I do think there has to have been something that was off with him and Vince. Had to be, because like back in like the early even mid 90s or whatever, and they would say like, oh, he's too old to wrestle, so he'd be on like commentary and all that. And it's like, when you look at what age he is now, most of the roster nowadays, I know it's a
younger
different,
than
a
most
different
of the main
day,
event. Aye.
but even at that, he still went and had a fucking long run after that fact. But so it's just like wee things like that that's always made me think something must have been gone on there.
No, the only thing that makes me think the Stephanie thing wasn't real, the only thing is right before he died, WWE allowed him to work with Hasbro, and he filmed a video to promote Macho Man action figures.
Right.
But obviously he didn't know he was going to die. But that seemed like that
Or
was
did they?
the first, because I think that. Or did they? Aye,
Or did they?
Took the brakes off his motor.
Could have, aye,
Big
whilst
Vinnie
he was
Mac.
there, aye.
Mate, I wouldn't real fucking enter for that crap.
No, man.
I mean, do you know he had a party recently, his 80th birthday party, and he apparently gifted everybody Busty's face.
Amazing.
Like Caligula or whatever it is,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Busty's in Cooper, man.
sign
And apparently he
NDAs.
was dressed up like fucking Dr. Evil.
Was he?
Aye, that's what somebody was saying. And I don't think he realised that that's what he was dressed like.
What did they think he was dressed
So
like?
apparently it was Godfather, and Undertaker commented on how he looked like Dr. Evil.
You mean he hadn't shaved his head or that, obviously, but just the wee
Aye, the wee suit.
sort of suit,
Aye.
almost like all one colour.
Aye,
tie
the
or
exact
whatever.
Dr. Evil suit, mate.
Yeah,
Giving people Busty's face. So maybe he did tamper with the brakes, mate.
I know.
Allegedly, you know what I mean?
He's
Yeah,
honestly is like a cartoon supervillain.
Aye.
Honestly, mate, that's what
Especially
he's
had
like.
that wee moustache.
Aye, that's right. Aye, the wee Vincent Price number, man.
Aye.
I meant to say that as well, Neil. By the way, I am moving. I'm moving on to. I've got up to Thunderball with the 007 films.
Oh, right.
Aye, so I'm still plugging away at them. Because do you know what,
The
man?
wee swatchy, You Only Live Twice the other night, actually, so you would have just watched that.
What one's that?
You Only Live Twice
That's-
is when he goes to Japan, and that bit in Team America must be based in it when they go, we're going to put you in disguise, and then it's big procedure, and he's just got pubes sticking at his face. That bit in You Only Live Twice, lad, we're going to send you undercover as a Japanese man, and then they're operating on him for ages, and then he just comes out and he's got a bowl cut and they've stuck his eyes down like that. Oh man, come on,
I've never seen that one.
It is ridiculous.
They're so funny, but man, like they must have been like comedies aimed, surely. They weren't like this is espionage in
No,
the way
it's
it
always
is now.
tongue in cheek. Always has
Aye,
a sense of
had to
humour
have been
about
like
itself.
campy kind of thing.
Campy, but not to the extent. Like when it got to like Die Another Day, it was just they took it too far.
Aye.
It was too much a parody itself. But
Right.
like back in the classic kind of Bond era, it always had its tongue in its cheek, but there was still the element of actual.
It was
danger.
grounded. Aye, definitely. I'm really enjoying them, but like I've definitely seen them, but I can't. I remember bits. I can't remember a full thing.
Aye.
Who
Good
throws a shoe? That's what it?
Yeah.
You fart like a woman.
Yeah. Random task.
Aye.
Based on Odd Job. Random task.
Why did they like? Right, see all this sort of like innuendos, right? Obviously, pussy galore and all that. That the way that Sean Connery sells that is priceless. But when he
Plenty
wakes
O'Toole.
up and she's like,
That's Diamonds Are Forever. You know, watch that one.
and when he wakes up and he's like, she's like, I'm pussy galore, and he's like, I must be dreaming or something. I'm like, that is perfect. It wasn't over the top. It wasn't undersold. It was just, aye. That's why you're James
Textbook,
Bond, man. Aye.
Textbook.
That's why he was James Bond.
Aye.
But I see all the innuendos. Why did they never do like a Blofeld odd job blowjob joke? Like, how did that never come about?
I don't think they never met those characters.
No,
did they?
that's what
So-
we're aye.
Yeah.
That probably be the
Sells
reason.
you.
I'm sure there's porno versions of James Bond when they've went like, I've got an idea. These two characters, that must have been done a few times.
I'll
man.
fact check.
Blowjob to
that right
the
now.
villain.
Nah, I mean, how am I meant to find that blowjob porno? Like, it's just gonna be endless.
Type in James Bond porno
searching your
parody.
Whatever.
There'll be too many James Bond porno parodies, man.
Let's just see what the top
Blowjob must have been done. Blowjob must have been done.
Aye, but the top one that comes up must be the fucking the Pierce the Resistance of James Bond porno parodies, man.
If you can even see it now, I mean,
No, don't put an X video. I mean, like, go to images. You can.
Oh, right, okay.
Right, there we go. Octopussy.
Right.
3D. Fuck's sake.
golden ass. Come on.
They're not even thinking.
Try a bit harder.
Where is that? Oh, right, sorry. Jane Bond, double D7. All right, I mean, like, a bit.
Look at the state of this one above it, though, man. Rod Steel 0014.
Where is that?
Well,
I suppose 007 inches you like that.
Mate, I'm
oh, so
actually.
he's 14 inches. That's what it'll be. Big Rod Steel.
I'm going to try and watch that. Actually, that sounds amazing. Rod Steel, man.
It looks like it's for way back in the day, Rod, doesn't it?
Let's have widen it and let's have a look at the rest of the titles, man.
Let's see what else we've got here. Golden Ass is
Golden Ass is so lazy that it's amazing, man.
Golden Ass. I found your sphincter.
That's just.
I
That's
always thought
just.
the golden ass video game was way better than the film. See the N64 golden ass, man. Did the slapping, you did the slapping. Holy moly.
No Time to Die Hard. Fuck's sake.
That must be a
Jesus,
decent one,
man.
man.
I don't think they'll be showing any of these on the screen, man.
Probably not. I wouldn't. Thunderballs, yes, okay.
Alright,
Nice
fair
and
dues.
simple,
It
nice
writes
and simple.
itself.
The man with the golden rod.
Brilliant.
Good stuff. That's classic.
Aye,
that's
that's
Ginger
good.
Lynn, so that's back in the day, man.
That-
Right, let's go down. Let's scroll down.
Aye.
Right, we're not just looking at video photos of cunts getting blasted. We're
You
looking
know-
for front covers here, mate.
Ain't no license.
What's that one? What's that one in the bottom corner there, on the bottom left? What's that say?
That's Jane Bond again.
Ah, Jane Bond. She must have the series, man.
Aye.
Never Say Never. That's what it's called. Right, come on.
We'll say never.
What's that one there next to him, that old guy podging on with the fucking dildo?
Well,
See
this
next
one?
to it? No, across.
Oh, this one?
No, up for
This
that one. There.
That's just octopus. That is just octopus.
Octopus.
Oh, it's
That's
just
right.
the original.
Aye.
Aye.
I mean, that's how can you pornify James Bond names anyway? They're already done.
The Spy Who Fucked
Gape
Me.
Man 2. I don't think that's a James Bond parody. Gape Man 2.
Not even trying anymore.
No, it just gave up. That's just like, fuck, we've got everything, man. Like, what about Thunderballs? Oh, it's been done.
It's been
Man. Gape Man?
Spy
Aye,
Who
right, cool.
Fucked
Let's go to
Me,
lunch. We'll film it this morning.
Thunder
Straight
thigh.
the set, man.
Thunder thighs.
Thunder Thighs.
Right, what's that one doing there? Kiss. What's that one? Kiss.
This one?
Aye. Oh, looks like
Kiss the girls.
Make them spy.
Make them spy. I don't know what that means.
I don't like that.
Nah,
It's
shit.
way over my head, man. There's. I mean, nah.
Right, I think we've ran out now.
Aye.
That's the golden fingers.
Golden
When it gets to that
fingers.
tab, that's when it's time to fucking finish, man. Fucking close up
Aye.
shop.
But no blowjob. That's really weird.
Surely there's a character in.
There'll be a character.
I like it, Barry EastEnders. That's how Janine killed him in the hill, man. Gonna do it anyway.
Oh,
We're gonna
Jesus,
do it
man.
anyway.
Actually, does look like him, doesn't it?
So gutted we can't show that on the screen.
I know, man.
Surely you can get away with that. You can get away with
Maybe
that.
it's just a pair of cheeks. Isn't it?
Aye, man, and Barry.
Save that now, because I'll never find that again, right?
You need to sign in.
Save that photo. We'll put that on the screen, fuck
Something
it.
inside so strong.
Oh no,
What's that?
I'll get it again. I'll
Right,
find
okay.
it. Aye, that was good, man.
Until next week, when or later in the week when I'm messaging you going, Roy, you got that photo of Barry face Nedder's getting choked out with a bird's arse. You like that, but you start your work like, oh for fuck.
Oh mate, that was good.
That was good. Right, fuck. How far are we, man? Right, fucking that's a good distance. Let's get to the Halloween horror movie fucking Bonanza, huh? He's checking the camera still on.
Just checking, just making sure, man.
So
It's like I know that thing works perfectly, but I still get that
Aye,
fear.
the paranoia,
that wee
mate.
bit, just saying check the camera, mate.
it's
just
because it
check
was
it.
early episodes where we go, we've only got one camera. It's pure my phone. We're like, oh shit.
Oh no, what do we do? What?
So this is the Halloween season. So we're watching a movie every week, giving it a rating, and on the last week, the day the episode goes out is Halloween night. It'll be the Halloween special. I don't know what will be so special. We should dress up or something.
Oh, I've got a couple of ideas we can do.
So
that.
you want to do that? Aye.
Aye.
Right, cool.
Do stuff.
I'll dress up as fucking Rod Steele or something like that, man. But fucking
Barry.
Mate.
Barry from Steele.
Choked it by an arse.
Mate, it's just like a mannequin's fucking legs. Knocking the mic here and stuff. So on that night we will find out the winner, and it's up to you if you want to watch that as your Halloween movie of the night.
What one of my costumes am I going to wear, man? I've got too many to choose for. Could go my Jareth, the Goblin King for Labyrinth.
Oh, good one, man.
I've probably got a Macho Man Randy Savage one kicking about somewhere.
Or you
like
could
that.
do like a couple of costume changes.
Could I?
Are we going to theme it or just
Halloween.
al
Halloween is
dente?
costumes,
Aye,
man.
I know that's the theme, but I mean, our costumes, are they going to, like, if it is Macho Man, is it got to be wrestling? Could be James Bond or whatever, or we just fucking fly by the seat of our pants, whatever.
Aye, let's do that.
That's cool.
Aye, because I think it's funnier if we don't know what
We
each
don't know
one's
what it is.
shirt
Aye, that's cool. All right, the guest. Initial
Aye.
thoughts. What did you think of the overall film?
I thought it was alright.
It was alright.
Think
I
so?
didn't think it felt like a horror. I think it
wasn't
felt
a
more
horror.
like a thriller.
It was
Nah,
a
definitely
suspense-
no horror.
Suspense thriller, but it was Halloween-y. It
Well,
was set at
definitely
Halloween. There was Halloween
Halloween. Towards
decorations
the
that
end.
ended in a
It-
Halloween ghost train sort of thing.
The high school would set up like a Halloween
Aye.
themed thing.
So it
And
came
I liked the riff during that.
That was cool.
But I
Aye,
felt
the
like that
soundtrack's brilliant.
did not feel like anything to do with the movie. See that riff at the end where he's chasing them all?
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye.
Aye, it was good.
Odd.
aye.
It was fun. It was
But
odd. The soundtrack, like you're saying, was one of the highlights. That synth wave.
Aye.
A lot of films that came out round about then had the sort of like drive. A lot of films came out round about then of just like, here's some deadpan badass killing people to retro 80s synth music, man. It
Aye.
was sort of all the time.
It was good, man.
But so the thing is, it was only a budget of 5 million, and I
Right.
felt like it looked like it cost a lot more than 5 million.
They
So
did
hats off
very
to them,
well
man.
with that. Aye.
Good casting
surprising,
and
man.
all. Good casting.
Yeah, he was good, man.
Aye, he was
Dan
really
Stevens.
Dan
Good.
Aye, he
And
was
I
actually
looked him
really
up, and I didn't realise how skinny he was.
Yeah.
Aye.
So the fair
Down-
fucks to him
Downton Abbey. And it's him that's. Have you seen that live action Beauty and the Beast?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Should have been called Decent Looking in the Beast, quite frankly. I'm like, really? She's the most beautiful one in town? Is this village near Sellafield? What the fuck's happening? How's she look? I don't know what I mean. Emma Watson's a decent looking,
Decent, but I mean-
as Beauty and the Beast. It was
Well,
just like
if you think
You
about
don't
it,
think Emma Watson's good looking?
obviously she's good looking, but to the extent of Beauty and the Beast.
But when you're
I
thinking
think
about
Emma
it,
Watson's hot, man.
when you're
Really?
when you're
Aye.
thinking
even in
about
that
like
film,
the
she's still quite childish seeming. I thought, man, I wouldn't have,
But like-
not a bell to me. Nah.
Who would you have as Bill?
Who would I have as Belle? Someone that could sing, for one thing. That was another thing that stood about that film. Is everyone else could sing, and then when she was doing her songs, it clearly used Emma Watson's voice. But
Why have you watched this?
Auto-tuned to fuck, man. I watched it when it came out.
I went to the pictures to see it. No,
Yeah.
but that was it was because me and Maria were on we were we were in Ireland actually. I think for my birthday,
Oh, you went with your bud?
and so we went
Did
in
you?
and watched.
What's
Did
a
you go with your
double-
missus?
I didn't go to the pictures, but it was definitely at her behest at the time. And then
Aye.
she fucking
Right,
fell
that's
asleep.
sorry.
We did
I
a-
was
She fell
gonna-
asleep. She fell asleep
I was
20
going to
minutes into it,
rethink your
obviously.
friendships there, and it turned out you just of your own accord went to see fucking
Nah, we
the
didn't-
live action
but
Beauty and
I
I
know
want to
that-
go to see it, but I'm interested in these live action remakes of like classic animated films because I'm like, why are you just making a worse version of what is a classic film?
I-
Why would you do
they'll
this, man?
probably
They're just
cost
gonna
a lot more.
tarnish
They're just tarnishing it, just
Aye.
making a worse, more expensive version.
Aye.
Like the Lion King just loses all its charm.
And see the old cartoons, like painstakingly drawn, like immaculate, like amazing looking.
Yeah,
What the fuck are you doing?
aye.
Like, what's wrong with
And,
it?
and they're making live action, but it's CGI that looks even more like a cartoon.
Aye.
So
I
you're
know.
like,
It's,
barely.
it's not like Doctor Who when it first came out compared to Doctor Who now. This still holds up today. These
Aye.
original cartoons
And it's-
that
'cause
you watched when you were away.
Exactly that reason that we've said a couple of times now, though, man. Like you watch a CGI lion, your brain tells you that's no real. But
Yeah.
if you go in with a cartoon, your brain you accept it's a cartoon,
You
so
adjust
you get sucked into it a lot
Yeah,
more.
exactly.
With the Lion King, I
So
always
much
thought
better
it was weird how
personality.
we were talking about this last week. I think about how there's always death
Mm-hmm.
So it's like Simba's dad gets killed, and 20 minutes later he's doing a musical number with a fucking warthog and whatever the other thing is.
Do you know what? Until you mentioned that to me, I'd never thought of that before, and I'm like, that's totally true. It was only like a walk down the road, and then he's singing and dancing.
Don't worry about it, son. Your dad just got brutally murdered.
Hakuna Matata. You know what I mean?
Don't worry about
Forget about grieving. Just cut a bit with this warthog and a meerkat. That'll perk you right up, man.
I know, man. And eat bugs. Fucking weird. But see, the thing is though, we were saying with the guest, it takes place in Halloween and all that kind of thing. I think it works well with that in this film. I don't know if you agree, but because it's as if it's just a random state of like events. There's like,
I think my dog's gone crazy.
Oh, you want to go and check?
Aye.
Go for
Sorry.
it.
Continue.
Yeah. Building suspense, like a horror film, man. It's like something.
But like, because it's Halloween, this guy appears to the family. There's the story with the dad about a promotion or something like that, and it turns out that the guy that he's got the rivalry with is killed off screen. We don't even see that. And there's no resolution to it. And there's not even a resolution to the film. It's as if it's all just a bunch of things that
a bunch of ideas jammed together that were almost came to fruition. Like that bit, you're like, you never, like, he killed the guy's boss, then he got that post, and then just the next scene he's killed him anyway. So it's like, well, what was the point?
Right, so here's...
Sorry, where were we here?
So
they went through the events quite rapid in the film. So this has happened.
And these things are happening. So it's Halloween, but there's no real resolution or point that it's Halloween. The dad, like,
it did feel very tacked on. Like, fucking put that in it, then we can also say it's a Halloween.
But that's what I mean. I don't know if I'm giving the film too much credit or no, but it's like as if it's purposefully tacked on, because like the thing is with the dad, if you remember, he had the promotion, but it was a guy that went to college and all that, and he's getting the chance before him. But then it turns out he gets killed off screen. We don't even see that happen, but we know obviously it's the guy, the guest.
Did you recognise the dad? Actor.
He's in
Leyland Osser.
Right.
He's in a bunch of. He is in the Alien Resurrection, actually. He's in a bunch of 90s. I feel like he's got a honking death, or he just has a miserable time in so many films.
Almost
Saving Private Ryan. He's the guy in Seven. I know most for the guy in Seven.
Is he not an old comedy movie?
He's done the Lust murder. So he sat in the interview room like, and then he made me fuck her. He's like, I shouldn't be taking the piss out of that. It's like fucking grim. But he's always popping up, and he's always this put upon fucking guy in films. As soon as he shows up in a film, you're like, oh, he's doomed. He's a dead man.
Am I tripping, or was he in a comedy back in the day? Like
Very Bad Things. Remember, he was in a comedy with Cameron Diaz, which is a fucking grim comedy as well, man. Nobody's got a happy ending in that.
No, that is bleak. Very bleak.
I knew that. He's one of the actors that gets about, man.
Jeremy Piven and Marv for Home Alone.
Yes. Kobe Ty.
But right, so
that's worth a watch, by the way. That's if you've never seen that, give that a watch.
See,
gonna make that kind of comedy these days, man.
No, fuck no.
See, no, never. Definitely. But see, in like writing, right? There's a term called a shaggy dog, right? And it's a story that plays a part, and sometimes an integral part of the main story, but it leads to nowhere, right? Incidentally, actually, in Game of Thrones, the wee brother, he names his direwolf Shaggy Dog, and then he gets sent away to get trained with all these cunts, comes back, and then just gets shot dead because it leads to nowhere. So I think that was George R. R. Martin trying to be clever for the sake of clever, or whatever, you know what I mean? But I think that is why this film is like that. I think they're all Shaggy Dogs. I think they're all stories that don't really lead anywhere, but it's just like a time of capture in time where it's just all this shit hits the fan. And I think that's why there's things like Halloween and all these other wee touches that are tacked on, but for no real reason. It's just because, and it all fits together kind of thing.
I think it was I
think it does work for the most part, though.
I think it was like
fast-paced.
A guy's like male wish fulfillment fantasy. I know I saying it was on the level of like being written by a child, like, and this happens and this happens. But somebody came across like a wee guy, like, with all those fantasies, like when he takes the wee guy into the bar. To confront the folk that have been bullying the wee guy, and he's just like, I know how this is going to go. It's just going to be him just being the most badass character. I'll just walk in and then I'll fucking
cheesy almost.
It was almost just like that fucking daydream that every guy's had, where you're just like, I'll walk into the fucking snooker hall, and then if this guy comes in, I'll bang, and then I'll fucking snooker kill,
I'll send him a mojito and all that, and
all the high school wings,
everything about it was
practically scanting them in front of the birds and all that.
He's like, but all the birds fancy me, just to make that clear. They all fancy me.
Just
while
don't
I'm
want to
battering the guys, while I'm battering the guys.
We've all been there.
all the high school wings look like they were about 27.
Like all films, man.
That's the thing.
Imagine that being in like set in like fucking Pollock or something. Like nobody'd look like that. You know what I mean? They'd be like, mate, stop battering the children. You know what I mean? Just
so many.
leather. Somebody called Danga, you know what I mean? They're like about fucking 12. You know what I mean?
But so, like, see, the thing is, but what do you think actually happened? Like, what is the deal? Why did he come there? Like, did he know the brother?
There's a lot of stuff wasn't really explained.
No,
yeah,
It's sort of
it's
just
very
and
vaguely.
like Lance Reddick comes into it and he's sort of giving the exposition. He's like, he's like this because of medical experiments. All right, next bit.
And that's
what
us.
What was the experiment?
No, what is so? What,
I think they
what does
did
that mean, Lance?
Yeah, tell us. He's dead now.
address the bit where he knew the brother.
Aye.
See when he kills them all? Everything's gone, the big shoot's happening, he's in the house. And she goes, did you even know my son?
Aye.
And he goes, I did know your son, and he would know what I have to do. And I don't think he was going to kill her until she shouted for them, gone, he's in here. And then he went bang, because if he is a super soldier, whatever the fuck he is, he'll just have critical thinking. That endangers me. So she's getting chefed, man.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, so this is my kind of idea, my theory, right? Lance Reddick said that if his identity becomes compromised, he has to just burn the place down, pretty much, right? That's what he's programmed, or whatever it is that's happened, right? So I think he's been in like a secret group, and their son has been part of it as well, but it's went tits up, and this guy's just went batshit, and because their IDs have been compromised, and he's just took every cunt out. But for some reason, the brother has said to him, look after my family or whatever, and that's overran because he's took care of that situation,
programmed
and then
to
he's
look
just
after
ran to them,
and
the story's just continued, and we just get dropped off at that minute where he's running to them, and then it's just like, so all this carnage has been happening, but we're just getting to see that 1 wee minute.
So you think because the brother said that's why at the end when he gets stabbed, he goes like, you shouldn't feel bad, and then he goes, gives him a thumbs up.
What's the deal with the thumb?
Aye.
Mate, see if that was Dan Stevens like just like improvising, then hats off to him, man, because I was howling at that. I thought it was so funny.
I mean,
man.
it was intentionally funny, right? It was like it was tongue in cheek.
Because it was pure
It wasn't
pathetic.
taking
It was
itself
like,
too
it
serious.
literally does that, man.
And
Like,
then there was one bit and all that I thought, I was like, that looks pure shite. See when he meets the guy that's got all the guns, and he's like, I'll take all of them, right?
Aye.
And then he gets shot at him, and the other guy goes,
Aye,
and there's
just
no
runs.
bullets in, so he runs. See when
It runs in a straight line.
Aye,
You're the
yes.
worst at running away, mate.
Thank you.
Aye.
That's
Aye,
exactly.
to nothing.
Aye, that was it. The wall. It was the cliff face in front of him. So where the fuck
where you
are
going, mate?
I have no idea, mate. That was the first thing I said, and I was like, where was he running?
Dunes, sand dunes, running into June.
I'll just run towards this clear, big, like white cliff face to make it easier for
the
Dan
cliffs of
Stevens
Dover,
to
man.
shoot me in the back, man.
That was pretty.
Perfect target and all that.
Aye.
That was pretty cold, but like again, wish fulfillment. But it was pretty cold when he said that. He's like, "So you got cash or whatever?" He's like, "No, I'm just gonna kill you." And but it's just casual and stuff. I was like, "Oh, that kind of gives you chills, man." I don't know why. It's just kind of, what if somebody said that to you? You'd be like, "What the fuck?" And then
what about the bit where he kills the lassie in the fucking restaurant?
Yeah, that was brutal, man.
Brutal,
He's sort of tying
man.
up loose ends, and
And
that
then
was
rolls a grenade in.
Aye, that was
blows
funny.
every cunt up.
That was funny.
But here,
though.
they take a while because he then casually walks out.
Again.
Walks out 2 doors, right?
They're just all looking at grenades, like, what do we do?
I'd have been like that, chair up through the window. Come on, we're out.
Aye. You would? You'd go right out the window, man. I don't know.
I'd have threw myself through the fucking window if somebody rolled 2 grenades in.
That film was
Smash.
full of people who are just really bad at not dying.
Very, very. Aye.
NPCs, man, for a
Aye.
pure computer game for about 10 years ago, man, just running into walls and keep running.
But especially that guy was just, that's what I thought when I was watching it. Like, mate, at least zigzag a wee bit or
Aye,
something.
do
Just
something.
straight line,
Aye,
not even
chase
running
it
that
up,
fast.
change it up a wee bit,
Aye,
man.
Hide behind something, man.
Right,
So
so
let's go,
coming
let's
to the
bad boy up.
scoring then, which is a shame because, like, am I right in saying at least out of the 3, this is probably the most fun
I was
one
going
we've
to say
watched,
that, man.
and it's probably not going to
It
score
was,
that
it was
high.
fun. No, it was enjoyable, man.
But I mean,
it
in
was
like,
daft,
because
man, it
like
was daft.
suspense and dread,
I think
know.
score-wise, it's not going to be higher than the Argentine fucking Rotten. The Rottening or whatever
The
the fuck
Rotten.
it's called.
Aye.
That'd have been a better name for that.
The Rottening.
The Rotten. The Rottening.
The
The
Rottening.
Rottening.
The Rottening. The Rottening.
I'm going to go with 1 for suspense and dread.
Aye, there was no suspense.
'Cause there
It was
was
just,
no-
I'm going to blow you away.
And the wish
Bang,
fulfillment thing
bang,
as well
bang,
is that, like, with the sister, how just for no reason, the first introduction is just her in her pants on the bed. And you're like, she's she's a sort of de facto, like, protagonist.
Yeah.
But it's just treated like, I don't know, like eye candy, I suppose,
Aye.
or whatever. Because then she comes home in a huff and whatever. Oh, she's just back in her pants on the bed. And
Yeah,
all
but
that
that's
sort of
part of the pure male fantasy as well. He's like, oh, I'm just rock into this house, you know what I mean? And the lassie will fancy me and them all fancy me and on, you know what I mean? But I'll not act on it because I'm
Walks
just
in with the
fucking a
kegs.
badass. But I'm like, yeah, especially that bit when he
Oh
just
my
walks
God,
in with the
that
kegs,
bit's so
saves the
funny,
party.
man. Aye.
You're like, aye.
Why is this grown man at this party, man? Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Why is this grown man at this fucking frat house party, man?
Aye.
I honestly
It's been
thought-
written. It's been written by a wee guy who wasn't invited to a party like that.
Me.
And he's like, no, I'll walk in with kegs,
That's
Oh
what
my
happens
God.
at
and then I'd
parties.
shoot the guy in the room, and then I'd
That's what
shag
it
his missus, and then I'd shag them more. And then,
That's
you know
what
I
it
mean?
is. That's what this fucking film is.
That
Dweebs,
is-
man,
that is-
screenwriting
A pure
dweebs.
dweeb, aye.
I think, like, I genuinely think it was
And
hilarious.
I'll
man.
look
I thought
like
it
that
was
guy
so
at
funny.
Downton Abbey that everyone fancies. That's what I look like, right? And I've got big arms and I'm a soldier.
And then I'll take anything that's offered
Then
to
they'll be
me.
sorry they never invited me to their fucking frat party.
I'll take
the Oscars and I'll have the.
I'll take everything that's offered to me. I'll smoke weed and I'll drink everything, but I won't get drunk.
No,
Because she's like, how are you more sober than me? But I won't answer her. I'll just look at her because she pure fancies me.
No, even a bit, and then I'll walk into the
That's
school.
what this movie is.
I'll walk into the school board and I'll tell that teacher that no, I'm not getting expelled. No, I'm not getting expelled, mate. No, you're not doing that. You can't expel me, mate.
Mate, see if we could add that commentary to the whole film, I would probably make
Just
it.
what's going on in the screenwriter's mind.
What's
So what's
actually
happened?
going on,
What's the
aye.
childhood trauma that's led to this film being made? Man?
It only made 2.7 million off a budget of 5, and I think that's a shame. I think
That
it's
is a
like
shame.
an unseen movie that, if you're bored, there's a lot worse things you can stick on. than the fucking
Definitely.
Guest, mate.
But I think the thing you're saying there about a budget of
good,
5 million is nothing like even if you've made like
What
short
they
films
made,
or anything
see,
to
the
know
things like
how
motors
far a
banging
budget
into each
has to go.
To get a frame of reference, years ago, Sweet 16, Ken Loach movie, right? Fucking looked it up, right? 2 million. What the fuck did they spend 2 million on? Like, fucking, I was an extra in that, and I remember, like, it was like a burger van.
had a line.
It was catering.
You
I
had a
had a
line.
line. I was actually meant to be pinball, and I was too young.
But you've been in the credits, right? Because you got a line.
As Pizza Boy.
Yeah.
Pizza Boy Mark Dallas.
Yeah,
I walk
Pizza
in and I
Boy
go,
Mark Dallas.
oh, fucking, there's something wrong with the bike or something. I can't remember. But like, fucking,
I mind that bit. I've got it in
but,
DVD.
mate, it was
man.
literally Port Glasgow it was filmed in. Burger van for the catering. That was it. When you watch it back, you're like, what the fuck did they spend 2 million on? No, whereas this
There is a bit when he drives a motor into a wall and that, though, isn't there?
something like that. That's the reason why I didn't get the
a car
part.
crash
So
or
I got the
something.
part. Phone got the part. It was just they came to the school auditions. I'd never done anything like that before. No intention of ever being an actor. And fucking he says, phoned me up, says you've got the part. Absolutely buzzing. Oh my god, I'm going in a movie. And then the teachers weren't meant to send me because I'd just left 4th year. It was maybe 5th and 6th years getting sent. But they all put bets on a finish off at a teacher years later in a bar, right? He went, because I was a wee loudmouth cunt, they were like, if we send him, I bet he'll get a part. Someone will say no, because they didn't like me. And then they put bets on, and they sent me.
So it's like fucking Mortimer and Randolph and Trading Places, man. You were the Eddie Murphy.
So I got through all the fucking auditions. It was all different auditions. Then they phoned me, says you got the part. Then they phoned back and said, we need your information because there's a scene where you joyride a motor. And even though the motor's up on like stilts with a camera in the window, legally to sit on the seat, you need to be of a certain age, and I wasn't the age.
Just.
And they went, oh, sorry, we can't hear the part. Hung the phone up. I'm nearly greeting. I'm like,
no
oh my
wonder.
god.
No
That would have
fucking
been
wonder.
Right, and then we
stinger,
told
man.
Ken Loach, and he said, give him a part as one of the
Aye.
pizza delivery boys.
He's a good guy, man.
Aye, and I got a good fucking for then being a kid.
Aye.
It was like something like £1,000 or something. I got
Still.
it's like that. Mate, I remember
Still could have been in Line of Duty, no?
it was like I know, mate, I know, and it was like a fucking it was like a Lexus. I remember that picked everybody up, and there had to be tellies in the back seats. You don't get that anymore, right? And I was like, oh, fucking, I'm going to a movie set. It's not a movie set. We're in Port Glasgow, just fucking in the street. But then, as I got dropped back off, I remember I went and bought a PlayStation 2. I went, oh my god, I didn't know they'd done a 3D Grand Theft Auto 3. I went, geez that.
No way.
I went and got 4 bottles of Bucky. And I went and got a big massive bag of green, man. And I went back to house, shared a room with my cousin Barry at the time.
Yeah, fuck Line of Duty. That sounds better than being on Line of Duty.
I walked in, Barry was like, it was amazing. Start of the weekend, Friday, and you just went, PlayStation 2, Grand Theft Auto 3, 4 bottles of wine, and there's a fucking big bag of green. He was like, oh my god, we're not going anywhere this weekend, man.
That's pucker, man.
I want to do that right now, man.
Aye, that's
perfect,
Aye.
It was brilliant, man. But 2 million, where the fuck did they spend that on? Whereas this movie, 5 million, right?
Was just 2 million for a film like that. It just be folks' wages, man. Just talking about the burger van there and all that, but like folk that are working there on set and still need to be paid, they're still paying
really
a
was there
living wage.
that was getting?
Well, they won't be paid that amount in one chunk, but it
isn't it
all
different?
spreads out, man.
Aye,
And
but
if you're
isn't-
filming all the course of a month, that's folk working every day, and it would
It would
with that
deplete quite
amount of
fast, I
people,
would think.
The amount
Aye.
of people, even if they're working almost minimum wage, then that sort of thing, it builds up over a month.
That's madness that
do you know
that
what I
comes
mean?
to 2 million though,
Well,
in my head.
I
At
know,
that time,
I agree
'cause
with
that
you,
was
like,
like
equipment as well, and
because that was like the year 2000 though.
You'd need
Yeah.
to buy like
Or
pay.
about that time.
You'd need to pay to obviously get licensed to film places and all, like to make sure you can tell people no to come in and all
Aye.
that sort of thing. Like that
Aye,
would
but
probably cost quite a
the
bit.
point
I
I'm
would
trying to
imagine.
make though is
a lot of the budget.
that-
Aye.
That's why they film a lot with Spider-Man in Glasgow and that, because it's cheaper. It's like tax breaks
the
and all that. A
tax
lot of
stuff
it's
and that,
location money. And,
But for the point I'm trying to make is that if they spent 2 million on that and they only spent 5 million on this, and this has got fucking fight scenes and motors crashing into each other,
They
and
used it
looks
well.
polished,
They used it really well.
they used their money phenomenally.
Aye.
Where it looks like it cost, whereas Sweet 16 looked like it cost a lot less than 2 million. Let's be honest, even though it's like a fantastic movie. Fucking this movie looks like it cost a lot more than 5 million.
Aye. If somebody told you it cost 12 million, you'd be like, all right.
I believe it.
Aye.
No bother
But
at all.
5 million, you're like,
Yeah.
that's actually impressive.
Aye.
Aye. They
Yeah,
did
so
it,
very
did very
impressive.
well with that. Aye.
And then
Aye,
there's
for
some
sure.
films come out where you look it up, it's cost like 200 million.
I
And
know.
you're like, where has that money gone?
Aye.
It looks worse.
worst
than
one
like
is
a
the-
smaller film like that. Do you know what I mean?
Was it not like
It's
that-
the Jack and Jill one, innit? Like that film, it's supposed to be like 150 million.
Jack and Jill.
What you
The
thought
Adam
movie-
Sandler film.
150 million.
Really?
Something like that, mate. I'll show you, right?
That cost 150 million.
Just to
Something like that.
just to buy Al Pacino's dignity, man.
Aye.
I love the mad song that he does about the fucking Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Aye. The rest of the movie was
That
dog
gets
shit.
shared a lot online.
burn it.
Folk think it's a real
79
advert.
million.
79 million then.
What
Aye.
the fuck, man?
That is great. I think Adam Sandler's just having a laugh. He's like, I'll just get my mates paid.
Aye.
This
Aye.
is the budget.
man.
This is the wig budget. Here
Clearly.
you go.
Aye.
$80 million.
And
just,
that's
Fair enough,
then
man.
away to Vegas.
That's
man.
the thing, but like I don't even think he tried to hide it.
Him and
like,
Rob-
it's
him
just
and
like,
Rob
we'll
Shank.
just put one set and we'll just take all the money.
But they
Yeah.
re-signed him again. He'd make more movies, so they must have been worth it for Netflix.
Must be, aye.
You know what I mean? Or was
Yeah.
Jack and Jill prior
It was
to his
just
Netflix
before
deal?
his Netflix.
I
I
think
So
maybe,
that's
maybe.
the opening gambit
I
before
think-
he went into the means with Netflix.
Aye.
I think
Aye.
Jack and Jill was the straw that broke the camel's back, because he'd always made a profit. He'd always made huge profit and been huge hits, and Jack and Jill was the first one. We thought, well, I'm not going to see that.
Aye.
Aye.
I didn't need that, and that
It
was
was
like
about a
for
bomb.
personal experience
before
for
that
me.
was the Zohan and all that,
was
Zohan,
aye.
yeah.
Right, so anyway, coming back to
Grown-ups.
these scores, man, what do you want
Aye,
for
let's fucking wrap this up then.
suspense and suspense and dread? Is it ones all round?
Aye,
or?
man. I go for a one.
I mean, it's like it was meant to be suspenseful and building up, but as soon as it started, I'm like, I know how this is gonna go. I can almost tell as soon as the wee guy is getting bullied. I'm like, right, I know he's gonna
Aye,
confront
he's
those
gonna
bullies
step
and
in
be
with it
just a
and stuff.
badass, and therefore win the respect of the wee
Set the
guy.
tone.
But then he's gonna, aye.
Aye.
So it's sort of. It was more sort of laughing at it, but not in a laughing at way, because a lot of it was intentionally funny. So
Aye.
I'd say it was funnier, more
Alright.
suspenseful.
So ones across the board.
Yeah.
Aye. Horror tropes.
Wasn't even a horror.
None.
Zero, man.
Got to be one in it.
That is a zero option.
No.
Okay.
I should have added in a zero. But confronting fears. Stranger danger.
I'll go 2.
Fear of gingers, man.
What are you going with?
Would you say it was ginger?
No, stranger danger.
But is he ginger? Do you think?
Oh,
Is
Dan
that a
Stevens?
ginger guest? Aye.
Probably.
You think so?
It's got his touch it, aye.
Touch of the ginger.
It's probably why he's so angry.
I'll go for 2.
2?
2.
Aye. If that's one or two, is one still an option?
One's still an option.
I'm not getting away with my one.
Yeah, two then. Let's say two.
2.
This is the thing. This is like you're saying, Roy. This has got to score low, even though it's probably the best of the 3 films
so far. But it's just like for but then again, it's for the Halloween film.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was
So
horror,
you know, but I mean, we can still recommend it, I suppose. Creepiness and spookiness.
Well, we've just spoiled the fucking whole movie. So nobody's watching anything that we've said in this whole thing. Now I think about it.
By the way, like, see the wee bird that's in her pants. What would you rate her?
I mean,
Or could they maybe got a better bird in pants? I don't really know what I mean by this.
are we rating the creepiness of that?
6, man.
I did
Not a
not.
possible 5.
I did notice actually, because she's the daughter in the family, there was a line very early on where she pretty much it was a ball hair away for her just turning to the camera going like that. I'm almost 21 years old, like that, just to reassure the viewers like there's going to be sexual tension here, but I'm just at an old age. I'm almost
grass
drinking
on the fields. Aye. I've got loads of pants.
I've got loads of pants.
I rate that 5 on the creepiness scale. Then I forgot.
Oh my god, man, I can't breathe.
right. Creepiness and spookiness.
Creepiness and spookiness, man.
It wasn't a spook. It was nothing.
No, it has to be one, doesn't it?
Aye, one across the board.
Aye. And what about the genre variety? That's interesting because I mean you could see that as being a thriller, a bit of a comedy, action.
Oh, it was everything.
There was a lot going on,
Aye.
with that soundtrack as well.
Variety, I would go for fucking 5. Is 5 the highest?
5's the highest.
I go for 5.
I'll
man.
go with 5 because I want to bump it up a wee bit.
Let's bump it up.
You bump it up, man.
But it was like a thriller, a action movie, a bit of horror.
Pants.
Pants. All sorts of pants, according to Roy. A pure smorgasbord of fucking pants. Pants central, man. Right. Fuck's sake. Right, so is that us? And then the Halloween-y feelings, the last one.
It was
I gave a point for that for us all because it did have Halloween in it. Didn't it?
It ended up in a Halloween sort of ghost train.
Aye, they pulled it back at the end with the whole ending
With
fight
the
scene
ending
bit.
thing.
I agree, one. Fuck it.
Aye. Why not, eh? Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Aye, it's a shame though, because I do think that's what I would want to be winning out of the 3 that's came, but it's going to be last for sure.
Oh, well.
I don't know if it's got to be below the stuff.
Well, I don't know actually. Maybe not. Let's see.
That's a poster for Grand Theft Auto 3 there, isn't it? Talking about that, yeah.
No, is it? Aye.
It is, aye.
Aye, it is. That'll be for the...
Salvatore.
I've still got the
Voiced by fucking... Hang with Goodfellas.
Really are?
No. The guy on the left there, with the white hair, he's voiced by... What's his name out of Goodfellas? Phil Leotardo at The Sopranos.
We've done this before, man, and
Talked
couldn't
about
get
this
his
guy
name.
and still couldn't fucking remember his name.
Vincent.
Frank Vincent.
Vincent.
Don't need to go through that rigmarole again.
So, what one was really hot in? Because he was in one of them as well.
He's the main guy in Grand Theft Auto 3. Voices.
Aye.
No, Vice City.
Vice City.
Aye, that's when the first time he had a
he
voice.
He pissed off because he took a one-half payment. That's my hat. Aye. Of course, you mate. Tombola. He took a one-half payment. And then it made so much money that he was then raging that they didn't give him an extra bunch.
Because I remember seeing him interviewed about it, and he was like, I just got this gig, my agent's like, come and do lines for a video game, like whatever, not realising what a huge franchise it was going to be. And apparently after he did that as well, like they decided, we'll get big names for the other kind of characters, but for the main character, we'll just get an unknown actor, because we can't ask a big name actor to sit in the studio that long and repeat the phrase, hey, where you going, buddy? Like, fucking 50 times or that, because they just get mad. They're like, what the fuck am I doing here?
My favourite is still San Andreas.
Yeah, that was good. Aye.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to the new one?
Definitely.
Oh mate, I can't wait.
I'll need to get
I am mate.
5 for it now.
Obviously, Danny's got a computer where he's got both, but he's not going to give me one of his, like the Xbox or the PlayStation. So I'm going to buy one.
Right.
I'm on, mate, because I'm not having it that I can only get a shot at it when he's not on the computer.
Aye.
Not a fucking chance, mate. Like, I'm going to... by that point, a PlayStation 5 won't cost...
Who knows,
that
man?
much.
I don't know if they'll bump up the price by the time
Already
that comes
big,
out.
man?
Our ping too.
Oh, right, it's for the 2 weeks.
2 weeks in a row.
Oh, right, okay.
and this will be the last two. So that got a total of 32, so it puts it in second place.
So the stuff's still dead last, man.
Stuff is
where
dead
it fucking deserves to be. Shite, man. Do you know there was a couple of people commenting on our social media about how they liked the stuff?
I did notice that.
Couldn't
yeah, it depends. Like if you grew up, if you watched that at a certain age, and
you'd have a bit of nostalgia.
It'd sink in with you, man. You'd have more affection for it. Here, another thing I noticed in social media comments, I wasn't having a go at Canvas Lang. It was just the first fucking thing that popped into my head.
You notice that? Just me doing it.
Aye, I'm gonna stop naming Scottish towns as just an example or whatever. Because it'll fucking someone will kick up a stink about it.
I knew going into that. The video got traction, man. I was like, here we go. Because you get
what did they even say about Canvas Lang? I
don't think you fucking mentioned Canvas Lang. Coat Bridge we mentioned.
Probably right.
I'm telling you.
Just the comedy case sound, man. It sounds funny. Like.
I'm telling you, it was Coat Bridge and Port Glasgow we mentioned. We didn't mention Canvas Lang. I don't think.
Definitely a comment alluding to Canvas. I've mentioned it at some point. Man.
Right. So for next week, right? Remember we were talking about Bleak Street, man. This is actually a film I had in my mind that I think possibly tops the bleakness of When Evil Lurks, man. God. So we've got Silent Hill.
Which one?
The 2005 one.
It was Sean Bean.
Aye.
I like Sean Bean.
Aye. It's good film as well. I actually think it's a pretty good film. Return of the Living Dead.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Martyrs.
Is that the one you're talking about?
That's the one I'm talking about, man. That is Bleak Street.
I wrote that down and I'm regretting it because that
it's going to get
haunting, man.
It's going to get still going on the thing,
so
I'm hoping for the
I'll do I just go for Martyrs?
What's the matter with you? I don't know. I would leave it up to chance, man.
Right. Let the wheel spin. We've not played the song at all this week. I'll dub it in, mate. Oh, last week. Fuck's sake. Your wee tune.
Alright, Silent Hill.
Right, do any seem buzzing that it's Silent Hill?
Seen it?
I've seen it.
Seen it when it came out.
We want to do Martyrs.
I was a fan of the original game.
I mean, we can do Martyrs if you want to do Martyrs, man.
Is it grim as fuck?
It's very, very bleak. Aye.
Alright, let's do Silent Hill and fuck it.
I mean, it's worth talking about though, Martyrs, that's the thing. It's like, I think there's maybe more talking points to it.
Alright, let's do it then. Let's do Martyrs.
The French one though, you need to watch the French one. Because they made an American remake and sort of watered it down.
So we're going for, I know we're meant to do the wheel, but I think the other two aren't really.
We overruled the wheel.
I wouldn't have minded Return of the Living Dead, because what's that, the one that Tom Savini made?
Return of the Living Dead?
Yeah, is that the one that Tom Savini made?
It's the, right, so see.
Well, they two are still on the wheel. Do you want to go between they two? And let the wheel decide.
I might just watch it anyway. I just can't fancy seeing it.
It is actually really, really good.
I'm not into horrors, and you're making me watch so many horrors.
No, this is that's a comedy horror.
Yeah, Martyrs is. I wouldn't say even Martyrs are horror. It's just that it's horrifying, man. It's a fucking disturbing film.
Right, so what we're going for here? We're going to spin this wheel. We just Return of the Living Dead.
And Martyrs. Let's do Martyrs.
Martyrs it is.
Let's do Martyrs then.
Right, so it's you're picking the next wheel.
Aye.
The wheel of steel, man.
The wheel of steel.
I was not done any.
Because Martyrs is one of those films that I want to talk to folk about, but it's like if you just start talking to folk about it who haven't seen it, they'll think you're a psychopath, man.
Aye.
Bringing up anything happens in that film. It's not quite. What was that?
Do we really want to be talking about this on a podcast?
What's it? It's not the Siberian.
Yes.
Serbian film. It's not quite a Serbian film.
It's not quite a Serbian film.
No, it's worse.
Right, what have we got here? Wicker Man, Rawhead Rex,
and VHS 2.
How's Rawhead Rex came up again? Because that was in the list last time. Alright, fuck it.
Was it?
Aye.
No, we'll get it.
No, keep it in. Fuck it.
No, we'll Return of the Living Dead.
Because that was one of the ones we could have picked last time.
Fair enough.
Aye, so I thought I'd get rid of the ones that we picked last time, but clearly not. Anyway, let your wheel spin. Oh, stomach. Wicker Man. How you feel about that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have you not seen the Wicker Man?
Is that Nicolas Cage?
Nicolas Cage did the remake.
So what one is the original we're watching?
Well, the original is a good film,
The original,
great film.
Aye,
but
Dealer's choice.
Nicolas Cage one might have more stuff to talk
Definitely
about.
funnier.
I
would-
love Nicolas Cage, so
Have
I
you
would
seen
even-
the Nicolas Cage Wicker
No.
Man? Oh,
I would
my
even
God.
say
I
watch.
love Nicolas Cage, mate.
If it's possible, we should watch both.
If
Because
possible.
then you can actually.
I've seen them both anyway.
Well, that is
Aye.
the final. That is the Halloween episode.
Aye. And it
Sounds-
makes sense,
So
actually.
what have we got here? We've got Wicker Man.
We've got the Wicker Man both. And we have Martyrs.
How to get burned? How to get burned?
So for the Halloween special, we're going to watch both the
So you're gonna
original
watch
and the
both.
remake.
Yes.
You've probably seen clips for that one because
I've seen the bit where he's like screaming.
the bees, not the bees.
I love him so much, man.
Then this is your fill of. They can't get more Nick Cage,
It
man.
canny. It is
Aye.
the most Nicolas Cage fucking film.
The most Nicolas Cage that's ever
Caged,
Nicolas Cage.
It's not that film, man. Honestly.
Didn't he talk about any bangers this week, man?
We did.
Wait.
Oh no, we didn't.
With Daryl for the portrait in a podcast sent me a thing the other day saying, have you ever seen Chris Pontius's dick?
Oh, aye.
I know, but he said,
In Jackass.
aye, because he went, oh, so he's only ever got it once.
No.
And then I went, is that right? The day, so I typed it in, I was like, that is so wrong. Like,
every single episode of Jackass.
and obviously
in
the
every
first,
film, man.
the first one you get up, Cox of Cornwall, is that what you go to screen?
But just
Type in Chris Pontius cock, right? And fucking the first one that comes up is him, like where he's got the two bits up. Is it like acrylic that you get when you're in techie, and he's just stuck them together so his cock's like a fucking pizza base.
That's for Jackass 3, I think.
So-
When they've got the... He's
I mean-
using it as a wee ball and bat. Hang up.
He's got his cock out Mel and he's got it in, for fuck's sake.
Definitely.
Right, so anyway, that was just, we're just touching on that for a minute there.
Is he sucking his own... He's drinking his own piss in that one?
Yeah, of course, mate. Is that not when he posed for Playgirl?
Jesus Christ.
Is that not when he posed for Playgirl?
I think
in one of the
he's
earlier
greased
seasons?
up in there.
That's the one where he's hitting the baseball or something, what is it? Or something like that. He's fucking swinging for the fences.
Aye. Yeah. I think that's in slow motion in the film, that
Aye.
bit, you know?
Aye.
There we go.
Jesus.
Anyway,
That's
so
the banger chat.
there you go. We filled our quota. So it was next week is Martyrs, which I'm terrified about, and the week after, which will be the Halloween episode, is going to be both versions of the Wicker Man.
Sounds good.
So we are doing 6 now.
Aye.
I think it's good we done.
Aye. We'll calibrate again.
That's a shambles. I don't think any of them are winning it anyway. They were never near the top.
No,
so,
probably not. Nah.
Aye.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Aye.
It's all I
These
play
are, some,
for.
these are some worthy but kind of grim films. I'm sort of wishing I'd put in Critters 1 and 2 and all that.
No,
And
neither.
Leprechaun.
Aye.
Aye.
I mean,
Fun things, man.
aye, like there's so many that
There's
are.
always
Ghoulies go to college. shit
there's
like
always
that.
next year. There's always
Aye.
next year, mate.
Aye, there's always a lot.
We need to do a
of
Christmas thing and all. What would that be? Like Christmas movies? That's just shite.
That's more limited, isn't it?
Aye.
you
Or
know,
like, but you can't do like Christmas songs
Home
because
Alone 1 and 2, Die Hard, which is a
Christmas number ones.
Could be Christmas number.
But then you
one,
might
aye.
get flagged for playing the songs. Fuck. We'll think about it. We'll have a think about it. Anyway, this has been the Heavy Good Podcast. I am Mark Dallas. That is Neil the Wee Man Bratchpiece. That is Roy Bryson. And we will see you next week.